Who's the ultimate dark horse of this World Cup? Not the massively hyped Norway. Because Morocco just delivered a brutal masterclass in rapid counterattacks. Haaland was a total ghost out there, practically wearing an invisibility cloak all game. Thank God Captain Ødegaard heroically stepped up to smash in a clutch equalizer. Can Norway survive this boiling American heat? That's a massive question mark. Today, an absolute blockbuster of an international friendly exploded into action. Live from New Jersey, the ultimate dark horse of the last World Cup took center stage. Morocco, the African kings on a 27-match unbeaten run, clashed with the fierce Nordic pirates. This was the final, all-or-nothing warm-up for both squads. Both managers went all in, unleashing their absolute most lethal starting sheaves. For Norway, rested superstars. Ødegaard and Haaland returned to spearhead a terrifying attack. On the Morocco side, absolute ballers like Ashraf and Boulassi were ready for war. Fans are fiercely backing both squads to shock the world. But how lethal is their actual form? Let's dive straight into the madness and find out. Just 5 minutes in, Morocco ruthlessly punished a sloppy pass from Norway's backline. Boulassi snatched the ball, threading a killer-through pass for Onasi to whip in a deadly low cross. Norway's defense was in absolute shambles, totally panicking. Right when disaster struck, Captain Ødegaard saved their lives with a frantic clearance. But Morocco's attacking storm was just getting started. Abde cut inside and unleashed a nasty low drive, barely smothered by Nylander. Barely 2 minutes later, Abde stole the ball and absolutely floored the gas pedal, going full pedal to the metal. He sliced the pitch wide open and whipped in a calculated cross. Boulassi trapped it, loaded up, and fired a lethal strike right through the net. Boom, Morocco strikes first with a dream opening goal, 1-0. What an absolutely devastating and rapid counterattack. Abde's coast-to-coast solo assist was a pure masterpiece, definitely earning him a future mega contract. Meanwhile, down early against a heavyweight and cooking in the heat, Norway looked totally out of sorts. But hey, this is the brutal reality of the World Cup. Better learn to survive the fire now. Fast forward to the 17th minute of madness. Off a sweet lob from Sanderborger, Soarlotte fired up his engines like a runaway tank. He bulldozed the box, created an angle, and unleashed an absolute rocket. The guy practically ripped the goal net clean off its hinges. Heartbreak. The ref blew for a foul on Mazzalawe, chalking off a stunning goal. Just a minute later, the electric Abde took a cheeky back heel and fired a stinging shot agonizingly kissing the post. Feeling the heavy toll of these fierce clashes, Morocco played it smart, pulling Mazzalawe in the 38th minute. The clock ticked down to the 35th minute. Watch this, Morocco wins it back and unleashes absolute poetry in motion. 3 lightning-fast passes, and the midfield is completely bypassed. Abde launched a glorious cross-field switch for Ashraf to load up a long-range missile. It forced a massive fumble from Nylander, leaving Ayer to desperately boot the ball into orbit. The sheer chemistry and tactical fluidity of this Morocco squad is terrifying. Next up, Boulassi floated a wicked curling cross for Abde to smash a spectacular volley straight into the nosebleeds. In the dying seconds of the half, Norway's high press finally forced a massive turnover. Arsnes slipped in a wild pass, and Nusa fired, but Bunu pulled off a god-tier save. Tragedy struck as the red lining Abde hit the deck with an injury, getting hooked off at the break. Meanwhile, Norway threw on striker Sjerde Lupo for Nusa to shake things up. Welcome to the 49th minute of chaos. The fresh Sjerde Lupo fought to win the ball, played a slick 1-2 with Haaland, and blasted a tight-angle rocket. But even that couldn't crack Bunu's impenetrable wall. Right back to Morocco's attacking end. Boulassi blasted a strike taking a wicked deflection. Nylander parried it, Ainawe lunged for a diving header. But the ball miraculously refused to go in. By the 63rd minute, Morocco sounded the retreat, making wholesale substitutions. Shockingly, Norway refused to match those subs, treating this friendly like a do-or-die cup final. Let's be real, Norway has been hyped way past their actual weight class this year. Carrying that much spotlight as a dark horse is usually a deadly curse. Look at Morocco last World Cup playing with zero pressure. They wrote an unbelievable fairy tale. Finally, at the 72-minute mark, Norway pulled their twin towers. Soarlotte and Haaland It is absolutely wild that the deadly Haaland only managed a single shot all game. But brace yourselves for the ultimate plot twist. Literally 1 minute after the subs, Norway magically found the back of the net. The fresh youngster, Ødegaard, received a sweeping cross and battered his way into the box, drawing a double team like a magnet. He coolly slipped the ball across for Ødegaard to surgically slot it home. Norway finally draws blood, tying it up at 1-1. Talk about an explosive, instant impact substitution. Though sitting on the bench, Haaland and Suarlotte must be feeling pretty awkward. For the rest of the match, both sides silently agreed to pump the brakes. To avoid crushing injuries before the World Cup, the tempo completely died down. Neither team managed to conjure up any more real danger. And with that, the final whistle blows. Morocco and Norway share the spoils in a thrilling 1-1 draw, officially wrapping up their World Cup warm-ups.